I will.
All over, spit it out, some game's over. Tear up the fear, the end is coming in. Spit it out like a spear, I'll burn the dread. No soul, robust, bust justice to the man with no life. Tear up the fear, the end is coming in. Spit it out like a spear, I'll burn the dread. Bust justice to the man with no life. There's the man's man, no man ever survived. Invisible hands are behind you just now. If you ever win that race against rage, then you became close. It's no man's land. In the ring, ultimate thing, they shall stay. What's done is in vain. Yelling at you 47, 24, but you gotta let it be secured by heaven. Comes with a direction, no indication. You got to let it move first, let it out, let it down, let it inside, let loose, let it in, depress. Let's get it up. Then what you gonna do is drop the hammer down. Drop, run, drop, hammer, take it like a labor. You got blood all over, ash all over. Spit it out, some game's over. Tear up the fear, the end is coming in. Spit it out like a spear, I'll burn the dread. No soul, robust, bust justice to the man with no life. Tear up the fear, the end is coming in. Spit it out like a spear, I'll burn the dread. No soul, robust, bust justice to the man with no life.
Hello and welcome to the show. No. I am your host, Shanks the Red, and a cat just tried to get on my laptop. I was telling her not to get on my laptop. He's upset now. Damn it. This is Athena. She doesn't like being picked up. And she's gonna fight to get down because she doesn't like being picked up. She loves being pet, just not picked up. And yeah, she was trying to get on my laptop to get over to the bed. So I don't know why, but the cats think going across my desk is okay. I'm sorry I said I would stream Sunday, because I would have, but then I realized I'm not the only one who would be utilizing the internet, and I didn't want to deal all the portions I need to stream, like my upload cap, and the download, because he would be watching a live stream, etc. I didn't want to deal with the dropped frames. Or with the bitching because the stream is stuttery because I'm running this shit and I'm watching my stream over here, which is doing the same thing. I've never really had to deal with a stream on other computers, and I don't want to test the theory at the moment. I might later, but not right now. So, we're starting early today to make up for the 3 hours I missed on Thursday. No, Friday. But because we're starting before 8, there's an interesting situation. Basically how it's gonna work is I'm not gonna take any breaks these first 3 hours until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is gonna be the only scheduled break for sure. And it'll be right before 8. So that I can come back at 8 and just do my thing. Just like normal, because that's what the dogs are used to. But I know I'm gonna have a long break. One long break. Maybe 2. Hopefully just 1. Because my parents procrastinate to the last minute. So do I. And they're leaving now to go do things that they should have been doing hours ago. So yeah. Let's get into the game, because I've been wanting to play this game for 2 days now, and I haven't been able to, which is upsetting. I need to sound check because this sounds really loud. But my earphones, the cats like play with them so they get even more tangled up than they should. But at least they aren't getting destroyed. Oh no, that sounds fine. Okay, so we had just boarded the Normandy. We're actually gonna get off the Normandy and see if I missed a side quest. One that I know I should get soon. Which is kind of funny because we just got on the Normandy.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
So yeah, I love the airlock because it like shows off protocol and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Nah, that sounds fine.
In other news, ExoGeni Corp is still denying reports
So yeah, I
that one of
started
their
about
survey
3
teams
hours
has
early
gone
because that's
missing
how
in the
much time I
Hades gamma
missed
cluster.
on
When
Friday.
asked why communication with the
Pretty
survey
sure it
team
was
was
Friday.
suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I like Rex. Rex is awesome looking. It's all red. And I really love red. I don't know if you know that yet, but I do really enjoy my red. We might help Shellick because I don't want that in my quest log forever. And this is what I mean. I can't like sit here. I have to take breaks as necessary. So we'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was longer than I wanted it to be too because I had to feed the cats upstairs. That's gonna be happening until 8. At 8, they know. So I told them anyway, but that doesn't mean they're going to leave me alone. So you know. The financial district is where the quest I'm thinking of is. I don't think there are any other quests I can pick up at this point. And there she is, Helena Blake.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How do you know me?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful
How does
crime bosses.
everyone know me?
They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Defenses.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I could
You're
charge
obviously
you.
with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
That's annoying.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Really?
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves.
What?
They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
No, I'll do
If they're
it.
as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
You're a bad man. Oh god, I got renegade. Damn it. That's not a Paragon mission if you accept it that way. Neither is talking to Shellick. But if it doesn't lower my Paragon, I don't care. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So, with that said, we can move on to Flux. Find Shellick, wherever the fuck he is in the wards now, cause he like disappeared. Oh, there he is. Shells.
Change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
How will
Can you
that
do
work?
that?
It's illegal. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Let me do
I'll help
it.
you out.
Ah. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Let's go talk to Rita.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
Good to
I was
hear.
glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Hi.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Here you go.
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
No problem.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should
How
be
would that
going.
work? Free gambling.
Enjoy your time here. at
Yeah,
Flex.
leveled up. Oh yeah, I want Spectre training because we want Unity. So that's what we're gonna put those points into. Rex needs more damage output. And Oh, another level in Overload wouldn't be bad. Because most of our enemies are gonna be Geth. Spoilers. Kind of obvious though. So Overload is really good. Because Geth are heavily shielded enemies. Now I just gotta talk to Shells and tell him I gave his machine away. So let's see if I can remember how to play Quasar.
Places like this always want to hire Krogan bouncers. It's like we're a status symbol for them.
So yeah, it's essentially blackjack, except it's 20 instead of 21. But you get to pick what numbers you get to add. We're gonna add 4 to 7. I added 4. Let's do another 4 to 7. Not bad. Let's risk it with the 8. Damn. Now there's a little bit better than a 50-50 shot that I'm gonna get something to increase my payout, and it didn't work. So let's play again. 4, 9, 13. There's only one chance that it'll go over with the 8. Now you don't want like a 15 or something. You want to get as close to 20 as possible so that you're not creating debt. 18's pretty good because that's at least what you want so that you're able to start breaking even. Oh, an 11. 17 is even. We're gonna risk it, and we failed. All right. We lost 45 credits. Let's try a high Quasar. Just one round. See if we can make that money back. Damn. Yeah, we made it back. So now we can leave. It only made 55 credits, so high Quasar is where you want to go if you want to like make the bigger money off of the gambling machines.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Gave it away.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
You could put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Well, it's your fault. So, now I think we have all of our side quests. Which is cool. So we're gonna head to the CSEC. I never talked to the Spectre Requisitions Officer, so we're gonna do that. And see if he has like any metagel capacities or anything like that for us. He's over here where we got one of the keepers. The Requisition Officer.
One sec, looking you up. Hello, Commander.
I need
Show
supplies.
me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
No problem.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
So yeah, we've already seen this gear in our requisitions officers section, cause he's a cool dude. I want to buy this license cause that lets my requisitions officer get more shit. I also want to compare this shotgun to my shotgun. Damn. Can I buy any heavy armor right now? No. That's not better than mine anyway, which is funny. God, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Well, we'll just hold on to our money for now. Because I'd love to get a hold of that Spectre gear. And I could, at this point in the game, I really could, if I just sat there and gambled. As long as I'm always, like, breaking even. You'll slowly build up the money to where you'll be able to buy a Spectre piece.
On the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
And when I say slowly, I mean slowly, because chances are you're not hitting 20s on 20s on 20s, and even at 20s, I don't think the payout's that great. Oh, I get another codex inspection. You want to hit your codex inspections because the inspects because they're typically XP, which is nice.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
So once it goes over Shepard, it hits the load screen.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I also like this system for switching command, but it makes a little less sense because you're not always on the bridge. Chances are you won't be on the bridge most of the time, so it's a little confusing sometimes.
Anything you need?
Tactical
What's your
appraisal.
opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another
You're
time.
no fun.
Commander?
Now this is my room, because Keith David's no longer here, so I get to I also have my locker here, which has stuff I forgot to grab earlier, which is nice. Here's where people sleep, unless they're the captain. The captain doesn't have to sit in a pod if you don't want to. Which is interesting. I don't remember sleeper pods being in the second and third game. I like the idea because it takes up less space and it's sort of like cryogenics, which really seems futuristic, which is cool. So you can replenish your med gel between missions in the med bay, obviously. There's also this random room that Dr. Chockless uses, who's right
Yes,
here.
Commander? Is there something you need?
I've already talked to her.
Go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Is there anything you need? I should go. I love you. I should go. Is there something on your mind? I better get going. So yeah, a lot of the loading screens are in elevators for this game. Which isn't terrible, but it's interesting. Because most games just did loading screens.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
She bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
He's
I
useful.
figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry
Goodbye.
on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Hello, Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into
I
ships?
had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
I could
But
see
we
that.
don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was over 300. That was 300 years
I
ago.
can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel.
How do you do that
But
on a
some
ship?
things we just can't
Like
make
mining.
on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about
Quarians.
your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies
That's a
on the
lot of
others for
people to just
survival.
be living on
The
ships.
bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Or the Conclave.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So it sounds like our own society.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
That's impressive.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
Tell me everything I want to
As
know.
an automated manual labor force.
I still
Initially, their
feel really
intelligence was
tired
as
because I woke
limited
up
as
so
any
late.
AI.
It's like the
Over
alarm
time,
clock
we made small
still
modifications to
isn't
their programming
working.
to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations.
I get it.
All you need to know is
Essentially,
that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers.
the more they have
More
around,
and more Geth.
the easier it
Their
is for the group to
effective
do the
intelligence
tasks they're
became
given,
more
so that they have
sophisticated,
more of their
abstract.
process power in order
One
to
day, a Geth began to ask
think
its quiet
consciously.
overseer questions about the nature of its existence.
and as
Am
they
I
say,
alive?
question
Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine,
reality.
this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them
Someone
as
keeps
slaves.
logging in on
It was
Skype over and
inevitable
over and
the
over
newly
again, and I see it
sentient
on my
Geth would
laptop.
rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted
So either
first.
his
A
internet
general
is
order went
broken,
out across
or
all
he's
quarry
like
and control
turning his
systems
computer
to
on and off,
permanently
or he's
deactivate
literally
all
logging
Geth.
in on Skype over
The
and over
Geth
and over again.
responded to this order violently.
They defended
You can't
themselves.
blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began.
A
The
revolution.
hope was that most of the Geth would still be
That's
little more than machines, incapable of
A
organizing.
lot of
resistance.
speculation. They were
But
just
had
asking
progressed much further
questions.
than anyone
If you had set in motion a way to live with them rather than above them,
In the end, we were forced
you
to
would
flee our
have
own homeworld.
avoided a war
We feared the Geth would
without
pursue us,
losing
but they
your
never came
homeworld.
beyond the veil.
Just
Now
saying.
we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
But yeah, tell me about your
When my
pilgrimage.
people reach
I
maturity,
love
we
Tali.
leave
Tali's
our
one of my
birth ships
favorite
and seek
characters,
acceptance
and
with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship
I
wants
love
to
the
accept
idea
someone
of
who
the
will be a burden
Quarians,
on them.
because
So,
it's kind
to
of
prove our worth, we embark on a
what we
pilgrimage.
expect
We set out alone,
to
leaving
happen
the
when
flotilla and our
we
families behind us.
eventually
We only return once we have found
create
something
an
of value
AI.
we can bring back to the fleet.
It's more of an
This is presented as a
eventuality
gift to the
than a
captain of the respective
potential
ship we
thing.
wish to
Like,
join.
eventually
If the
we'll
gift is
stumble
accepted,
across
we are
the
welcomed
ability
into the crew.
to
Can a captain choose to reject the
create a sentient
That
being.
doesn't happen often.
And
Most
what
captains
will
are
happen
eager to
when we
increase
do
the size
so?
of their crew.
Will we
It increases their own standing in our society.
feel superior and think of them nothing as
Even when the gift
slaves
is not
because they aren't
particularly
really
valuable, the captain
a
usually
life?
accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Do they always? Oh, I already answered that. Let's change
I want to talk about
topics.
something else.
Like what?
Goodbye.
I should go.
I want to talk about something else. Like what?
See you
I
later.
should go. 84 XP for talking to Tali, which is pretty cool. Now I've got Garrus here. Garrus is cool.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working
I want
with
your
Spectre
scouter,
would be better
Garrus.
than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a
How would
Spectre
you know
before?
that?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
It's not that bad.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe.
I've got a cat
Sometimes it
upside
feels like
down,
the rules are only
stretched
there to
out
stop me
on
from
my
doing
bed.
my
It looks
work.
so cute,
If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
but I can't show it
But
off.
CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
That
There's more
seems
to it than
immature.
that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I understand your position, but that's kind of how the law has to work.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That
If getting the
depends.
job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
I'm sorry, Garrus, but... Hey,
Commander, good to see you.
but we always get the job done right, even if it means taking a little extra time.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
That we saved your
Wish we'd been
unit?
able to save the rest of your
That's
unit.
selfish, but
Yes,
I
sir.
understand.
If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Actually, it's not selfish, it's pretty selfless. But, it's that type of regret that causes you to just live with it, and then you never get better.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
That is racist. They're better than you, and you know it.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Fucking Ashley.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Hey
What
Rex,
can I
how's
do
it
for
going? I want to know more about you.
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogan lived for centuries.
Come
Don't tell me you haven't
on.
had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
Seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're right. I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry.
I suppose it
I'm
is
sorry,
nice.
Rex. I don't understand.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy
I
subject?
was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Oh, really? I'd like to know more about that.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Oh?
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
That is a shame, and that would probably kill your species before the genophage. Genophage is just helping.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
That's upsetting.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Really? That's upsetting.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Well, you're actually one of the first few
Ask the
Krogans
Krogan.
I've seen.
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard. And that cleans up talking to everybody on the ship. Now we gotta go upstairs. Back up to the map, because now I'm the commanding officer. I am the captain. Even though I don't have the rank of captain. Which bothers me a little bit. Like a captain should just be a captain. Hello, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans.
That's specious. And this is the second time you've done that, sir. I'm watching you.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
We didn't kill Nihilus, and he didn't betray us. So I don't know what you're getting at.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
You sound like a crotchety old man, Presley. And I just wanna just bitch slap you across the face.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. Don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Thank you.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
That's pretty cool.
Carry on, Presley.
Goodbye, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yay, Paragon points! Always want Paragon points. So now we're gonna talk to Joker, and then we'll leave. And then we leave. We leave. We leave.
Commander, something you need?
Ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
That's exactly right. You're Seth Green.
I like to know my career. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
I like
Top
that
of my
ego.
class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I didn't even know you had a disease. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
Ah, shit.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get
Why
your
does everyone
nickname?
call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Hey, kids! Your parents are dead. That sounds like a Seth Green joke. That's
You're
no
dodging the
answer.
question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I like you.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you do your
You're not
job?
gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Personal
How'd you end
history.
up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I can see that. I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Thank you, Seth Green. Your information has been most appreciated. And now we've finished everything, so all that's left is to get up onto the get up on the helm, or the navigation panel. Now where do I need to go first? Let's go to the Hydra system in the Argus Row cluster. Check that out. There's gonna be a lot of visiting things that aren't like main story stuff, so there will be a lot of exploration and stuff like that. So there's Argus Row, the Hydra system. Because this is the game that had exploration, like world exploration. The other two, it sort of cuts that out in favor of simpler mechanics, which can be good or bad. It can be good because it lets them work more on the rest of the gameplay, which is fine. We found some gas. So yeah, we're gonna just scan planets a lot. You'll notice if we get a survey, we're gonna scan it. If we get a land, we're gonna land. It might get us killed because there are a couple of planets where.
Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't let. Please hurry.
Okay. So we're gonna land here. It has a heat hazard. I don't know what that means, to be honest. But it doesn't matter. Now, one of the things I don't particularly enjoy with the first game is our friend right here, the Mako. I hate the Mako. Hate the Mako. So, you know, yeah, the Mako. I've got a mineral deposit over here. As you can see, it's a debris. We've also got anomalies to check. Now the Mako is cool, but it's also like really shitty. It depends on how well you can drive the Mako. Because the Mako has some cool features. And I'll show them off, but I'll also show why I hate it. Well, I hate it because its controls are pretty, like, wonky. They aren't all that great. But the Mako can, like, straight up drive up mountains if you're doing it properly. Like, it has the craziest traction you're ever going to see in a game. It's almost like it sits on the wall, which is pretty cool. I don't remember how to get out of the car. Fuck, I don't remember how to get out of the Mako. So, I'm pushing all the buttons and it's not working. We gotta go down to the vehicle. Where's the exit vehicle button? I wonder if it's my holster weapon button.
Cover me.
Ah, yeah, it is my holster weapon button. So here's a Torian corpse, and we gotta recover it. Now these are, not that difficult, but also, very, common. And they're part of a quest, the Turian insignias. There are 13 Turian corpses throughout the world. At least 13. You can find more, I've found. Now I don't remember how to get in the ship. I think it's, it's my, and this is where we're gonna run into problems, because in the Mako, spacebar, like, jumps instead of interacts. So I might have to change that. Now we're heading to the mineral deposit before the transponder signal. Because the debris I want to get. I want to get it, because it might be a mineral deposit. I don't think it's a mineral deposit now that I think about it, because minerals look like this. But we want to get that debris, because it's going to give us something. And I want everything I can get. Like, we got 600 credits off of that Turian body. And some XP. XP is always welcome. Credits are always welcome. Especially considering how expensive the Spectre gear is. And we want to get the Spectre gear at some point. Okay, so we're gonna do this bypass. Yeah, we got a stimulant pack and an armor upgrade, which is pretty cool. We can't stay out of the car very long, which is what the hazard is. Just saying. I've got about 2 minutes before I have to get up, and we'll take our break. Because it's funny, because I haven't been bothered since that one time I had to get up. Actually, we'll take our break in a minute. Just so that I don't, like, keep them waiting. Because like I said, they waited all day to do the shit. And the shit. Because, like, it's funny because my dad's become hopelessly addicted to Twitter. So now he spends all day, like, with his eyes glued to his Twitter feed. And I find it weird that he, like, forces himself to do it on his computer. Because, oh yeah, I can't find all the minerals on the map unless I, like, go around the map. Which, is a little annoying, but at the same time kind of makes sense. If I want to get all the minerals for my side quest, I'm gonna have to, like, actually drive around each landing site and look for minerals. Just survey that real quick, get the money, and then, get back into the car. I think I know what this is now. Like, I think I remember, which is upsetting because it's scary. But we're gonna take our break. We're gonna save and take our break. So. I don't know how long this break is gonna be because I know what I have to do. I have to help with, bringing shit in and putting it away. And, I'll also have food. Which I'm gonna try and, like, destroy real quick. But I also might, like, keep my camera off while I eat. That's a possibility. God. My randomizer hates me. Here we go. This is a great song. I love the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, but there are a couple of songs that hype me up so much, and this is one of them. Thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the show. We started 3 hours early today to make up for the really short cast at the end of the week last week. So there's that. We also are playing Mass Effect. We're starting side questing on Mass Effect. And it won't just be side quests I have. I'll be doing surveys and stuff like that to do like the Turian insignias, the Asari bodies, the Solarian bodies, the Prothean artifacts, and the minerals as much as I can early, because I enjoy the surveying stuff, even though I hate the Mako. After you do it, and this is why I'm doing it, after you do it, you get used to the Mako. And there's one main story quest that requires the use of the Mako. So if you aren't used to it, you're gonna have a bad time. You really need to get your Mako powers flowing. So when we come back, I'm not sure when we'll come back because it's gonna be a little bit longer break. It'll probably be the longest break, but that depends on everything that happens between now and 8 o'clock. When we come back, we'll be continuing with this planet, the side quest, because this is an actual side quest, so don't go away. We are kind of back. Hi. It's gonna be a little bit longer break because I have food. So we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. But yeah. There's also shit going on upstairs, so I kinda want that to settle down before I unmute my mic again. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. We are back. Sorry about that extremely extended break, about 20 minutes, but I had to eat, I had to help bring shit in and make sure it was put away, and I had to see what was going on. And it's really not an issue. I don't know what people are so upset about. Well, I know what they're upset about, but it's non-issue, so I don't understand. My face feels greasy. 1 second. So we're gonna get back into Mass Effect. I'm actually like relaying this information to a friend of mine, because we thought it was more serious than what it was, like what's going down. So, we're gonna get back into Mass Effect right now. I'm still talking to my friend because this is like stupid. But we're gonna play. I'm sitting up right now, which I don't normally do.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Shepard. Gareth, it's a trap!
Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. So this is a bunch of rocket guys, and they fuck up the ship. Or the Mako. Pretty bad. So we don't want to get hit by the rockets. Because if the Mako blows up, we'll die. And oh, the armatures. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the armature was there. So, the Geth tried to ambush us and failed. Oh my god, I suck. I don't really remember how to repair the Mako. It's a little bit of an issue right now. We're gonna check that real quick because I need to know how to do that. Let's see if it's in here, and it's not. My only guess is it's my medical button, but I don't know. Anywho, my friend stopped talking, so I'm just gonna move Skype back behind the chat. I don't know if there's any more minerals on this map. And my voice just like made a really funny noise because I had a air pocket in my mouth. Kinda gross. And I've got food stuck on the back of my tongue. That's the worst feeling. Because it's like literally stuck on my tongue and I can't get it off without like forcing it down. And I'm not sure how to do that right now. I'm looking for minerals at the moment. I don't know if there are any more here. I could probably look it up, but why? Why though? Well, we made it back here, so we're gonna go to the Normandy. So we're done with that side quest. The unusual readings, if I remember correctly. We're gonna do strange transmission next, but first we need to finish the Hydra cluster because there was one world I hadn't checked yet. Right next to Metgos. So we can still land there, which is cool because it lets you go back if you hadn't finished. We found a Turian insignia. And that's one of the 13 we need, so that's cool. So that's taken care of. I don't know where I need to go right now. Because I wasn't paying attention. The Hawking Ada cluster in the Century system. And that's up here. All we have is the Century system, so that's where we're going. And I apologize if I start making really weird noises.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance.
Because I just ate.
Got a mission for you.
I normally come in after I've eaten, at least like half an hour after I've eaten. Typically that's the latest I eat is 7:30.
Followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable.
Now they're giving this to us because there's a chance you could fail the decryptions for these two missions that I've done, the last one and this one. That's why we got the messages for them. Okay.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
But yeah,
It's a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
Kyle's followers?
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
Missing Alliance
What were
officers.
those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
I forgot to use the bathroom. But if we don't get forced up at 7, we'll probably take a 3-minute break at 7.
We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
Major Kyle.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
Because I'm gonna need to use the restroom. And then at like 7:45 we'll take our break for getting into the normal cast.
Showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
Maybe I can reason with
to
him.
end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Understood, sir. So there's Lendagon and Prestrop, a moon and its planet. First we're gonna do Temahera. Nothing. Now we're gonna go over here to Anropto, which has a medallion. Found a League of One medallion, which is another side quest. I don't remember who the League of One is. Now we surveyed this planet to get light metal. We found some cobalt. Let's look at Clendagon. Clendagon is meh. So Pressrop is where we need to go. This is the moon that they're on. Now, last time I played this game was kind of because of this mission kind of like fucked me up. But that was last year. And what's funny is I did the playthroughs of this game in February last year, this series. So February, March, somewhere in that area. Really early, basically. Is what I'm getting at. So I want to get over here to that anomaly and the debris, so that I can get those things before I head to the biotic compound. The anomaly's up this ridge, I think. Which means we're going to be climbing a mountain again. Climbing mountains is pretty fun. Because you're just like, keep moving. But if you like, it does have some limitations, even though some people would tell you otherwise. You can't just keep going straight up. Because eventually your gravity starts kicking in. So you gotta start weaving and stuff to keep yourself attached to the wall. Which is fine. You just gotta remember that going in. But this thing can do some crazy climbing. I found a prefab utility shack. Simply ramshackle look to it. Set of tracks lead away the mountain over the ridge to the southwest. So this is where the biotics have gone. They've been here. Now here's a locked crate. Got it. So we got a heavy armor. Pretty good heavy armor. Or a pretty later heavy armor, I think. It is actually pretty good. I'm gonna wear that. Damn, that looks sexy. But that's about all I got, because I haven't really done weapon mods yet. I need to do weapon mods. Like more weapon mods on my characters, because this is my group right now. This is the group. I saw this kit. Give it to me.
Let's go.
Did I get it? I don't know if I took it. So I want to check my mods here and see if I have a better heatsink mod. Which I think that's the same heatsink I was using. Hammerhead rounds, radioactive rounds, cooldown reduction. That's cool. Not very useful for me though. For a soldier. Rex needs shit on his shotgun. Not shit, as in shit. You don't want to stick like heat absorption on a shotgun because it's already got so few shots in it. You can. That's entirely up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it. Same with the sniper rifle, but I'd rather put it on a sniper rifle. You want to put stability on a rifle. I'm gonna give her cooldown reduction so that she can overload more often. And that'll be that. Now this is an anomaly that led to another anomaly, which is cool. That doesn't happen very often. It can though. I want to be careful as to not like split my fucking Mako, because it'll flip back over, but I'll get fucking lost and confused. Here's an ancient debris. We go and decrypt that. Hopefully. Oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up! Oh my god, I can't believe I fucked up. Because that was an unwinnable situation. Luckily they let you get these even though you fail. Because, you know, they're cool and all. So that updated the map again. I don't know what it updated. But we got another Turian insignia if I... but we have the League of One medallions. They're cool. Now we need to go this way to the debris. So we're just gonna go up the mountain again. And these scaled mountains, the ones that have like ridges and stuff, not the flat mountains. And that's what happens when you flip your Mako. Bad shit happens and now I have to turn myself around. But yeah, like if a mountain like scales properly, like a mountain does, instead of just sloping, because like real mountains don't just slope up. There are ridges and like areas to get a hold of, and we're gonna bypass this probe. Easy. Get that shield a shield regenerator. And a high explosive grenade mod. Now, I haven't actually implemented a grenade mod yet. Because I don't have one. Well, I have one, but I haven't played with the grenade mod. This adds burning, this adds freezing, and this adds damage and radius, which I'd rather have on my grenade because I suck at throwing them. I also got a shield regenerator, which increases shield recovery. I have smash damage, cooldown reduction, etc. I'm gonna go with the shield regenerator because shield regenerator sounds awesome. Rex can also put some shit on, and I'd like him to have shield recovery. And I'd like Tally to have more shields, because she's wearing a light armor. So, oh yeah, and we leveled up. So now I have Unity. Unity is very nice. That's our Resurrect. And that's going to be very helpful because my teammates are just going to die. And you know, they aren't going to care. But I care. And I want them to care. We're also going to go Quarian Mechanist now because her shields are really, really low. I'd like them to get up a little. She had 45 shield. 45 shield ain't shit. So now we're gonna head down towards the biotics compound. Hopefully find some minerals on the way. That would be most wonderful. we're not going to, but, you know. I'm sure there are minerals on the other side of the compound, like on that side of the map, that I haven't really explored. Oh no, they're right there next to the compound, so we're just gonna go past the compound and get them minerals. Unless there's shit outside, which there's usually shit outside, but not today. This isn't the mission I was thinking of then. One that's like furry. We found a gold deposit. So we're gonna get that. God damn it. Got it. We got the gold deposit. Gold deposit was 760 credits. How much? I have 1300 credits now. That is nice. That's nice. Real nice. There are 2 buildings here. That's important to notice. Like, there's this bunker over here, but there's a building over there, which we gotta go to because there's like nothing I can do over here. There's their like vehicle. So this is the building we can go in. And we're gonna go inside.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I have to see Major
I
Kyle.
need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I'm here to help.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance
And I'm glad I have
wants
enough
someone to pay
Paragon
for
to do
those
this,
murders.
because that makes it
Let me speak to Major Kyle.
more fun.
Maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
So now that door's open. And that's nice. So I can just head over there. And we're gonna do that now so that it's not to piss these guys off. Because we don't have to fight them if we come over here. Okay, we can get the diplomatic solution. Hopefully. Hopefully. There's a chance we could fuck up and then we have to fight our way out, but I doubt that's gonna. Or we don't have enough Paragon to do it, and then we have to fight our way out. So we're here.
Major Kyle, I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where are the
What happened to
investigators?
those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
I don't want
You
to
can
kill
still
you.
get out of this alive, Major. Surrender and nobody will get hurt.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Can't help them now.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen.
I know this
I'm
isn't easy.
Sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I believe you.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot
You're
can
welcome.
have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
I always know what I'm doing. I am the king. A god among men. A paragon of our people. Would you dare question my judgment? And we're just gonna steal all their shit. Cause you know, they're living on a moon. And they need everything they have. But what? They can spare a few things, can't they? Maybe this food, maybe this water, maybe this oxygen. You know, the little things. Things that don't matter. I did use a medkit apparently. On accident, I'm sure, but... And this is why I'm running around now, because there are crates all over the place. And I want to make sure I get them all. I'm not sure if I want to sell things or turn it into Omnigel, because I think at certain points in the game the only way to hack some things is Omnigel. But I don't remember. It is that way if you fail. The only way to like fix a decryption is to Omnigel it if you fuck up. Just slather it in Omnigel and it works. That's why I'm like hoarding everything instead of using it. If you were wondering, you might not have been, and that's okay. But that's the reason. Because I don't know how much I need. So that quest will be done when I return to the Normandy. But I want to go into this building. And hopefully they don't fight me. Because look at that. That is a level 4 amp. I don't know if I have anybody who can use it, but that's a level 4 amp. And a Scimitar 3. I mean, look at the Scimitar 3. Oh, look at the Scimitar 3. It's so beautiful. And now I can give the Scimitar 2 to Rex. Now Rex has an awesome shotgun. Also the Lancer 3, which isn't stronger, which is my problem. It has more shots. Could make it better. Oh no, he has an Avenger too. Well, shit. It's better than her Lancer 1. So give her the Lancer. And she gets first to pick on pistols, but I don't have anything great. You're using a Striker too, and you're using a Kessler, so you can take a Striker. So that takes care of that. Tally can use a shotgun too, that's cool. So she can have the Hurricane. Sniper rifles, Tally gets first pick. So she can have the hammer. Shepard has a Reaper, which is better. And I didn't even notice. You can have the Avenger. And Omni-Tool, I don't have Omni-Tools. He can have a Biotic Amp. Means he gets to have the Solaris Amp that we just got. Then armor. I haven't found any non-human armor yet, which is upsetting. But you know, it's a thing. Not much you can do about it. So they're just chilling around me. And that's nice. That's what you want to see. You want to see the diplomatic solutions kicking in. And I mean, I got 8 Paragon off that, which is awesome. Let's look at my Paragon. Look at that Paragon. We've almost got another bar. That's so nice. And I'm essentially just building Paragon so that the ending can be more fun. I closed the door.
Let's go.
You're on the door control, you piece of shit. Get off the door control. So I've essentially checked the bottom floor except for this room. A shield regenerator and shock absorber. This is where I would have opened it if I had taken the run and gun, like, renegade approach to doing this. Or neutral. Like, if you don't do renegade or paragon, like a neutral ground, which I've never thought of doing a playthrough like that, where you take neither a high or low road. I've done both, which is kind of neutral, but in the same way, not really. Because you still have some of the options available to you. But I've never done neither. That would be interesting. Like someone who just never takes a side, ever. Wonder how that would work. I'm legitimately curious. So, you know. I need to be back in the Mako to return to the Normandy if I'm remember correctly. I definitely can't be in the building, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need to be in the Mako. Because we're not leaving the Mako behind. So we're returning to the Normandy. That's cool. That's fresh. There are romance options in this game, just like any other Bioshock game. BioWare. Bioshock game.
Message coming in.
It's only Mass Effect.
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I am a paragon, Mr. Hackett. I am the king. I understand your people, my people, their people. I understand it all. Next side quest is doing Helena Blake's stuff. The hostile takeover and the hostile takeover. Or doing